Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode, Casual FPL. Okay, last week was apparently supposed to be benchable season, right?
Yeah,
Misfire, massive misfire, bro. You captained Mamouche.
yeah.
I got 8 points.
I got 8 points.
I captained Saka and I got 4 points
Yeah,
over
man.
2 game
Over
weeks.
two-game
It's not
week.
like he played both games. It's just that he didn't play full time.
He didn't play full time.
Played 58 minutes in the first one.
And then
Why?
came out in the
On the
second half.
60th minute in the second half. That was terrible. They just
Yeah,
divided the
I
game
was
into two.
watching the game against Crystal Palace. They were not even passing to him. I'm an Arsenal fan. I watch all our games, and it's not like I watch some. I watch all our games. It's a coaching instruction because our attack. Anybody that watches, you don't even have to be an Arsenal fan to know that majority of our attack goes down the right one. Even when
Yeah,
Saka was not there,
yeah.
our attack was still going down the right flank. So Saka was on the pitch against Crystal when he came on. I could count the number of touches he had before like the 85th minutes when they equalized and then we were looking for a goal. But up to that point, it was just a passer. But I'm sure they were just like, we want to bring him on for match fitness. He will run around. You don't need to pass him the ball. I could count the number of times I saw Saka before Crystal Palace equalizer. He was just jogging around. Literally, he was just jogging around. The ball came to him like 2 or 3 times. I'm like, what? What is?
What was the point?
I thought that was just messing around,
Tata
man.
messed us.
Yeah, so there was no chance of he could come in and sneak a goal. No, man. The one he could have gotten, Martinelli. Let's move on. I don't even want to talk about it.
Let's go through our teams, right? So, like I said,
Yeah.
was a disappointment, at least for me. I have dropped ranks, bro. I have dropped.
Wait, am I what am I taking you?
I don't know.
Ah,
I have red arrows everywhere. But let's see. My got 69 points in total.
yeah, it's not much. I think you're still ahead.
Yeah, bro. I had Raya in goal 7 points, Dan Ben -2 over 2 games. Munoz 6 points over 2 games, Vardiel 7 points over 2 games, Merino 4 points over 2 games.
Maybe I have 4 points.
Yeah. Salah 3 points. That's because he actually had an assist in the first game, and that was the 4 point. Ismail Assar, this guy has been in my team for two double game weeks.
Yeah.
He has been in
and
my
he
team for
blanked in
two
all
double.
of them.
He's blanked in all
See,
four.
actually, come to think of it, I think we were the ones that got fooled
Yes.
because this is Ismail Assar.
Yes.
It was those 2 game weeks against Aston Villa and Ipswich
Yeah.
that fooled us.
Yes.
These current numbers, these are his real numbers. All those, look at the stats, his underlying numbers. Bro, I don't care, man. They said the same thing about Hayes at the beginning of the season.
Yes.
His underlying number are
It's
great.
consistent
It's blah,
goal.
blah, blah. The goal he scored against Arsenal, good goal, by the way. But that goal is a very low XG goal. It's not a goal that shows that he'll constantly get those kind of goals. It's just underlying stuff. I don't care, man. What are you doing on the pitch?
Anyway, I don't know. Like, yeah, so Sa 3 points. Saka, who was my biggest disappointment. I don't think I blame him. I blame the coach, really.
I mean, you saw it coming.
I saw it.
told you.
I expected at
I'm not
least an
disappointed.
assist.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting anything from Mamouche. That's why I didn't captain him. But I expected something from Saka, like an assist would have been okay for me.
I wasn't
And I
expecting
think-
much. Okay, continue.
Yeah, and I think if he had played more than he actually played, if he had played over the 2 games, he had played a
I think
little
we would
bit
have
more
done
than
something.
90. Even if he had played 9, because when you count his minutes, it wasn't even up to 90 for the 2 games. So yeah, that was a miscalculation on my part.
Yeah.
Isak 2 points over 2. I think we were talking about this before. Isak got 2 points.
Yeah.
And-
I just came to check now. Watkins had 12 points.
Okay, we talked about it.
Yeah. He
We
didn't.
talked about it.
He got 0 points against City, but he got his 12 points in the first game against Newcastle.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. If not because of the what's his name? City's keeper.
Motega.
Ederson. If not
Ederson.
because of his injury,
You would have gotten him.
I think I would, because that was the plan. I had to use my second transfer to do Ederson to Ortega. That was a very straight swap. Wasted my transfer on that. But if not because of that, it was very likely. I'm not sure I would have done it eventually, but it was very likely I would have done because that was the plan.
Watkins for who?
Yeah, Watkins for Isak.
You would have sold him.
Yeah,
Isak.
the plan was to do Isak to Watkins.
Okay.
But I mean, I didn't even have to think about it. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it, but I think I would have been 70-30 on doing it because that was originally my plan. Sell Murphy. I wanted to offload 2 Newcastle players. Sell Murphy for this guy, Rogers, and then Isak for Watkins. But what Murphy was doing very well, I decided to go with Ilanga, only for Ilanga to score. No, he assisted Wood.
He assisted Wood.
Yeah, so that would have been 5 extra points. Murphy blanked.
Bro, I don't know. I'm actually glad Murphy blanked because I've never had him And as you were talking about the last week's thing, to be honest, all my this is my for all my preparations was to set this team up. I wasn't going to get Watkins. I wasn't. When I look back at I brought Sessegnon in for last week. All the change I've been making was for last week,
And
and
last week didn't work
it
out.
didn't work out. So Mateta 10 points and Mamouche 4. Rogers got 7 points, Kwanzaa 3, Senyon 11 points, bro, and Kelleher, of course, 0. So if I would have gotten at least a 71 if Dan Ben hadn't gotten the -2, even if he had not played in the 2 games, I would have gotten more points.
I
But
mean,
this is what I have.
fair enough.
So 72 points. My overall points now 2,200, and then my rank has dropped further down to 151k. So that's it.
I'm 10 points behind you.
So you are 2,190.
Yeah, 2,190.
Okay.
I mean, I could catch up this week.
No, you can really.
I mean, yeah, for my team, 74 points all out. Really nothing much. I mean, the team flattered to the shape. And this is the thing this is the fear of or my problem with double game weeks is that you make a lot of changes in preparation for the double game week. And sometimes it doesn't go. Last season's double game weeks went to plan, actually, because like massive points, like maybe 100 plus thereabout. I'm not so sure about. Sometimes the things go to plan, but by the time you look back at the things you have to miss out on in preparation for the double game week, a lot of times it doesn't even out, or the end does not justify the means. For example, now after my wild card, those points I had on the bench, if I had bench pushed that week, I had more points on the bench that week. That was 2 weeks ago. If you check it, that was week 31 or so. This is week
I think
33.
I actually
Yeah,
also
you
had the
probably had
same.
more week 31. What you probably had
I
some
know
points.
my
Yeah,
bench
you
was
know,
terrible.
I had about 20 something points on the bench. So
It was last week that I had a lot of points on the bench.
yeah, so looking at it and then kind of like opportunity for Gonderaba. But my team, yeah, flatter to deceive. 7 points from Raya Hall out, Vardiol 7 points, 7 points from Saliba, 6 points from Munoz. I think Munoz got a negative in one of the games, if I'm not making oh
It
yeah.
was last week.
Okay, it was the other
Yeah.
week. Yeah. 5-1. He had 5 points and 1 point. So yeah, three from all my midfielders blanked apart from Rogers. 7 points from Rogers, three from Sa, three from Salah, three from Moff, two from Murphy, two from Saka. Mateta with 10 points, Marmoush with 8 points, and he was my captain. Bench boost, Ortega 8 points. So the Ortega move
Paid off.
paid off because he was the only person on my bench that had points.
Mm-hmm.
Isaac got 2 points. That hold, I mean. Isaac 2 points, Livramento 0 over 2 weeks. 0. 2 games, I mean. Milenkovic 2 points. Fair enough. So yeah, that's as flat as you would see a bench boost. That's basically 12 points.
Yeah.
Almost the same points with the triple captain. I think triple captain was 11 points from Isaac.
Yeah.
Yeah, 11 points. Wow. And
Yeah.
yeah, man, that's all the chips gone.
All the chips gone.
Left with the free hits.
Free hit, which is a necessary chip that you have to play.
Now you
Otherwise,
have
you're
to play,
dead.
man. Yeah, the all the chips this season, apart from the assistant manager, they've been flat for me, and not for everybody, but for me, they've been very flat.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll do better next time.
Me
But
too, bro.
that's my team.
All my chips have been flat. Right. So let's look at this week's team. This week is the free hit week. There are only a few games being played. Let me check actually. Arsenal, Villa,
Yeah,
Crystal Palace,
yeah,
and Man City.
yeah. The ones that doubled last week are not playing this week.
Yeah. So it's sort of calls for the free hit, and that is what I'm playing this week. In my free hit, my team looks quite different, very different. And I'm going to start off. Of course, there are so many decisions to make. I don't know whether this is going to be the team I'm going to field, but there might be some changes. So this is the provisional team I have. And the deadline is 6 a.m. tomorrow. So whatever it is, it's got to be done quickly. I've got Becker in goal, Allison. I've got Nuri as a defender, Kukureya, and Sessegnon, who is playing Southampton. I hope he's able to get me something. Salah, Mbuemo, Harvey Barnes, Jacob Murphy, Iwobi. And then as my strikers, I have Kunha and Chris Wood. On my bench, I have Kelleher, Smith from Bournemouth, Isak, and then Kerkes from Bournemouth. I don't want to play the Bournemouth players because they are playing Man United. And I don't know. I just don't want to watch the game supporting Man United. But then after that, I feel a change because my defenders conceded. Also, I really think I have more hope in Ejnuri and Zenyon. I think the only person I would have exchanged would be Kukurea, him playing Everton. But this is what I have. My captain is in the meantime, Harvey Barnes. He's the person I have made the captain now, and that is my team. That is it. How about you?
Yeah, I'm looking at my team now. Now I'm thinking of the idea of Kukurea, but it might be. Hmm, I might just. I don't think Fulham will keep a clean sheet against Southampton. So my team right now is Leno in goal, against Southampton, Van Dijk against Tottenham, Anthony against Leicester, Sessegnon against Southampton. There's a chance because Wilson is back, so
Okay.
there's a chance Sessegnon might not play, but I'll risk it. I think the upside is high,
Mm-hmm.
so I'll take the risk. If he plays, he might get something out of that game because he literally basically plays as a midfielder. Uh, Salah, Barnes, Murphy, Mbuemo. Then in strike, I have Wisa, Isak, and Cunha. Now, the probability that this team is going to change is extremely high, but majority of the structure you see right now is going to remain the same. Something that might change. I feel like introducing a Chelsea defender. So it would be for either Van Dijk or Leno. If it's Leno, then this guy will be okay. I actually have Sanchez on my bench. So my bench is Sanchez, Bowen, Housen, and Milenkovic. So I might swap Leno for Sanchez. I have a strong feeling Southampton will score against Fulham. So I might just do Sanchez and then risk Virgil, whatever happens against Tottenham. Tottenham are very poor in set pieces, so
Mm.
Virgil might do something. And then the other part is I had Bowen in my team before. I just brought him to the bench. Uh two Brentford players. I mean, that's me hoping that they do something against Nottingham Forest. That's not guaranteed because
Mm-hmm.
Nottingham Forest, although they've lacked form recently, but they still have a very good defense, and you never can tell when they'll kick back in. And then I have three Newcastle players. I don't feel too confident,
Yeah, bro.
so I might, but it's because they play Ipswich. I feel like they might channel their inner rage,
Who's
and
your provisional captain?
my captain is Barnes for now. Alfred
Okay.
Barnes. That it's been Salah is my vice. I'm looking at Salah against Tottenham, and that game is. I saw what Tottenham did in their last game. Who did they even play? Uh,
Tottenham were
they
terrible,
were awful. They were awful. They were awful
horrendous.
against Nottingham Forest. They
Yeah,
could
for
not, bro. Bro. Anyways, yeah, but I think I'll leave it on Barnes. It's the end of the season. Honestly, I have nothing much I'm fighting for again at this point. We're just playing for pride. So I could as well just take the risk. Whatever risk comes to my mind and I feel like taking it, I'll take it. Whatever
mm,
happens, good luck. Okay. So Murphy might still swap. I like the idea of housing, honestly, because I'm looking at his last couple of games. He has been returning last three games, 4-7-8. So who says he can't do something? But it's Manchester United. Nothing much, honestly. I feel like you guys should be able to score in that game. So that's why Alson's on my bench. Milenkovic also. He has been pretty consistent, except the week when he has been awful lately. So on my bench also, he plays Brentford. So if I'm hoping that Brentford's attack do well, Milenkovic should be on the bench. So it's between Bowen. Bowen has been pretty good, if you've been noticing. Uh, not much. So he alternates.
mm,
Wow, that's actually true. He does well mostly at home. And I think this week, where is Bowen? Bowen is away. So Bowen will be on the bench. I might still swap him out, but I think I will leave it in. I really don't want to play three Newcastle attackers. If I don't get the will to change anything, I will leave my team like this. What is
mm.
very likely going to change though might be Sanchez for Leno. Okay, that's my team for now.
Yeah, I made the changes now. When we were talking about the Sessegnon thing, I just compared him and Kerkez's stats over the last couple of game weeks, and
Keres is better.
yeah, Kerkez is better. Plus, Man United, we like I was saying last time, we are not playing to win. Even if we win the rest of our games in the season, it will still be our worst ever season. So, I think Kerkez might get an assist or something. He got 8 points last week, 7 points the week before. I think that is quite good.
Yeah, I had Keres in my team that time. Then I sold him on the wildcat,
Yeah,
bro. Probably feels like a bad idea
yeah.
right
Man
now.
United are playing away. We are playing away. So,
Pick.
I think yeah.
Let me check. Let me check. Let me check.
Do you have any tips for our loyal followers who have
Oh,
been with us since day one?
yeah, yeah. Hey, if you have your chips, I think this week is a good week to play the free hit. Most people will be playing the free hit this week. So yeah, I think you might want to consider it. Well, Bournemouth have been keeping a couple of clean sheets lately,
Hmm.
but their games to the end of the season are terrible. Till they play Leicester in week 38. Wow. Anyways, yeah, I mean, United is a good time to play them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say number one, of course, have something on Liverpool. Tottenham's defense is so chaotic right now. They can't seem to keep the ball together. So have something on Liverpool. Most people will captain Salah.
Yeah.
I think it's the best captain shout.
That was basically what I was going to say too.
Yeah, Salah is. If you don't want to listen to us, Salah
Yes.
is the best captain shout. Just keep it simple.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not playing for anything else again this season. So I'm just doing what I feel like doing. I had a feeling of captaining Barnes at the beginning of the week.
Yes, me too.
That's why I'm
Same
like,
thing.
I will go for it. If it works out, hopefully I hope it works out. Because I'm sure if it doesn't work out, I'll be sitting here next week regretting like that was a very stupid decision. I will come here and say that. But I'm going for it. Uh but the thing is, if I'm going to captain Barnes and I have Isaac and Murphy, that's too much egg in a single basket.
Mm-hmm.
So I might. I'll just have to look for a replacement for very likely Murphy or Isaac.
Bro, put Isaac on the bench. Put Bowen in. Put Isaac on the
I might
bench.
put Isaac on the bench and then play Jimenez, or because they play Southampton,
Yeah,
or I
get.
bench Murphy and play Iwobi, something
Okay.
like that. So I'm thinking of a Fulham player because of the fixture. These guys play Brighton, West Ham play Brighton.
Oh, okay.
So I'm thinking of Bowen. I have Bowen in my team.
Yeah, I think Bowen is probably a better shout than Isaac right now. I think Isaac might have lost motivation to really play more. Or I don't know, maybe he's going through a rough patch.
I think he's going through a rough patch. I don't know if it's motivation or something. I don't know.
Because this is too much, bro. Too much trust in this guy, and he's just doing nothing with it.
Actually, he has only scored.
The highest is 6 over the last 4 game weeks. I mean,
Yeah.
2, 5, 6, 2.
Hmm.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Me, I wouldn't play because that's the one of the rules I use in selecting my team is I don't want to play a player that I'm going to expect a lot from, but then deep in me, I know he's not going to be able to provide it. I'd
But
rather
they play Ipswich. I will take my chances.
with Isaac. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That would probably be a differential. Maybe these are your 10 points.
Isaac is not a differential. Everybody wants Isaac.
No, I mean I have him on my bench. I mean between.
Yeah, I think I think going against him might be a good differential if the person you are picking
No, it's Wood.
performs.
I brought back Wood.
Wood against Brentford.
Home, yeah.
Well, I mean Wood scored a very good goal against Tottenham. Yeah, I mean
the moment he's fit, I'm getting him back.
Yeah.
So I'll see what happens, but I would be okay. I don't think I'll feel too bad if Isaac does well. I don't think I'll feel too bad, but I want to see how this goes. This probably will be my leapfrog moment, right?
Yeah, it's like you leap forward or you leap backwards.
Yeah.
But you're leaping somewhere.
I'm leaping somewhere.
I mean, and it could be the same. Everything could even out.
Yeah, it could.
Yeah.
I mean, Wood could also get a goal and an assist as
Isaac. Yeah, if Wood goes big, I think you'll probably make more gains from that because not everybody, only a few teams will have Wood right now.
Right. All right, cool. So this is the episode. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you guys in the next one in game week 35. And then there will just be 3 games. Yeah. So there are only 4 game weeks left. Right now, there are 5 game weeks left. Okay. Yeah, there are 5 games left. Yeah, that's true. So 5. By after next week, we'll be left with 4. Now Liverpool will win the league this weekend. Oh yeah. If they get a point against Tottenham, which I think they will. I mean, they have a couple of games to get a point. Yeah, they only need 1 point to win the league. They are definitely going to win the league at this point. That's done. Yeah.